Now here is a Javelin weapon, Celeste, also known as the worst weapon in the game. A 1000 swords baseball toss machine. Non-lethal support weapon. Intentionally defective equipment. And the list goes on. And it's the worst weapon in the game. I'm telling you, even the actual joke weapons are more viable than this. Literally a water pistol, 100 meter per second projectile speed. Meanwhile, a dedicated anti-vehicle weapon which already suffers from annoying delay fire and burst fire, 50 meter per second. And I am pretty sure that this is a developer oversight, because there is no way you can hit a moving target with it. And even if you manage, it does about a pat on the shoulder equivalence of damage. And it just makes you wonder, how does one simply get a kill with this developer neglect of a weapon? And there is only one way. By using the greatest anti-vehicle weapon available to Javelin. Decimator and heavy grenades. So basically the weapon is so bad that the only way to get a kill is by landing a 360 no-scope, and that only. But landing a Decimator from a backseat isn't even the hardest part, because it actually goes where you aim at. The problem is always the Celeste. You know, I just bring myself mid-air, use grenade, hit Decimator, land both spores from a behind, and then I had to wait 5 whole seconds before I can even finish him off. Because a flash weapon that does almost double the damage, 2.5 second reload. Meanwhile, Celeste, 5 second reload. And that is why whoever designed this weapon is an evil psychopath who wants to psychologically torture you. Like if I actually run the swap seat trick shot, I think I deserve to get a kill. But no, actually, you don't need to resort to trick shots if you just find an average tank on a hill. You know, just creep right behind, throw 2 heavy grenades, shoot Decimator, and then hope that this guy has 0 awareness. And this kind of just works. And you know, what's so great is that after you throw grenades and Decimator, the stupid delay fire of Celeste makes sure that grenade goes off first so you can last hit with Celeste. And this is like the one and only time a delay fire mechanics is ever useful. And with this, I might actually be able to Auraxing this worst weapon in the game. You can do it. Yes, I can do it. 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 Yes, I can in fact do it. Except I am playing in an Asia server. But thankfully, this weapon can actually one-shot standing still infantry. Like I can actually kill the guy who got himself stuck inside a construction. And that is just great. I'm just saying that because the previous weapon couldn't even do that. And that, gentlemen, is what it took to Auraxing the worst weapon in the game. And now that I'm done with this grind, I just wanna finish by saying that life can be rough sometimes. You know, sometimes it just throws you more than you can handle, and things might not always go the way that you thought you could. But I just wanna tell you, if you ever feel like a failure, remember that this thing exists.